Hi, this is a video to discuss C Sharp 9.0 new features. So I'm gonna start with very short ones. So let's just open Visual Studio 2019. Create a new project. I'm choosing console application and will let it be the same .NET Core application. Next, I'm gonna name it C Sharp 9 console application. Yeah, fine. Create. So here I've got a program.cs file that contains a class program, a main method in it. And we've always been studying that the main method is the entry point of an application. So the execution begins from here. So what if I just copy this statement? This statement gives the output to the console, hello world. I'm gonna just remove all the namespace, program, the main method also. I just have this name directive used here. So I'm gonna paste this output statement here. I'm gonna save it, I'm gonna run it, but I can already see a red line here. It's an error. This says that the feature top level statement is not available in C Sharp 8.0. So, is it C Sharp 8.0? Let me just show you and remind you that this is Visual Studio 2019, and also the version I'm using in of Visual Studio is 16.8.560.26713. Yeah. So the version 16.8 include the C Sharp, .NET 5. Yeah. So what is .NET 5? See here the target framework I've selected was .NET Core 3.1, which is obviously the latest version in .NET Core. I'm gonna make it .NET 5 here. This is the console application, and of course this is now gonna use C Sharp 9. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna get back to the program.cs, and the error has gone. So is it going to run? Oh yeah, it's printing hello world. So we can have these statements only a single time in an application. This is the restriction here. Yes. So we have program.cs. We can have these statements without being nested into the class, namespace, etc. So let me just prove my point that an application can have just a single top level statement. Let me just add a new class. I didn't actually mean the single statement, but the program.cs, the single CS file, can only have the top level statements. So I'm gonna name it new program.cs. So again, it has a namespace, it has a class. I'm again gonna remove all of it and paste this statement here. So it's showing an error here. The error is only one compilation unit can have a top level statement. As I told you, only a single CS file can have this top level statement. We can have multiple such statements, but only single CS file is gonna have it. So if I added it to the new program.cs as well, it's showing an error. Yeah. So this proves my point, and Now let's just make it as it was earlier. Yeah. So we have a main method here, and I told you that this is the entry point of an application. So let's just see whether this is gonna execute first or this, right? So I'm gonna make this text as hello, it's a program. Remember, it's a program, it's a new program. So I'm gonna make it hello, it's a new program. Gonna save all of them, running the application. So yes, the execution actually began from the top level statement and not the main method. So hello, it's a new program states that the execution begin from here. So this is the top level statement. I'm repeating all of my points that we can have in an application a single executable unit, or we can say a .cs file that has the top level statements. We do not really need to specify them within the namespace or a class. We can directly use them. And of course, these directives are necessary to use. I'll remove the not used ones. Yeah. This system is required to access this console and write line, and no other code is required. We'll discuss the next feature in the new video. Thank you.